Makeup Revolution has come out with so many new makeup items and I bought a bunch of them to try out with you today in this video. I didn't buy everything because it was a lot, but I did buy the things that I was most excited about, and I'm just going to be showing you some swatches. I'm going to be trying some things out on my face, so let's get into it. To start out the video, I bought two of the new kind of like hydrating lip products that Revolution has come out with. We have the Jelly Lip Oil Hydrating Balm and I got the shade Candy. So this is truly like a oil in a stick. I already put it on my lips yesterday to try it out. It really is like this see-through jelly stick, and once it touches your lips, it really kind of like melts and becomes an oil. It looks really cool. This one smells truly like candy, so you do have to like that. I will apply a little bit of this to show you. It's really soft, but it's also really thin. It's truly like applying an oil to the lips. And honestly, I have very dry lips. I say it in every video. It is just an issue that I have, and it does influence a lot how I review lip products. This is not hydrating enough for me. Like, this is not enough for me. It's really thin. It adds a little bit of a glow. I also think that maybe I should have gotten another like scent, like the candy scent. It's a little much. It smells maybe a little like kids makeup. You have to like it. I think this is an okay product so far. It's just very thin. It does taste pretty bitter, and I did actually taste it yesterday when I had this on. I went to drink my tea. I tasted this in the tea, so that's actually not a very good thing about this. I'd rather not have a bitter taste in my mouth like this does to me. Okay, I will just take that off because I'm done with it. And then we also have the new Pout lip oils by Makeup Revolution. This is the hydrating lip oil, and I got the shade Watermelon Pink. These have been on the Bougie Shop website for a little bit. I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy one. They were shown on the website as having kind of like maybe a little bit of a shimmer or a flake in it, but I haven't really found that that is the case on the lips. I did also apply this yesterday just to kind of like see how I felt about it. This has quite a nice packaging. It looks really fun. It has a nice bigger doe foot. It is a more subtle watermelon scent, but it's definitely watermelon, but it's not as artificial as sometimes happens with watermelon. This has a really soft color, quite a nice glow to it. It's a little bit on the thinner side for a lip oil. It's not like those super thin lip oils, but it's also like those thicker, more almost lip gloss kind of lip oils. I think that the scent of this is quite good. I think I would probably prefer the scents of the other ones. I didn't know it was gonna actually smell like watermelon, but of course I could have guessed that. I think this is a pretty cute lip oil. I like how it looks on the lips. I like how it feels. I don't feel like it's too thin. It is quite a nice hydrating feeling product, and it doesn't look shimmery. It is just a bit of a gloss and a slight amount of color. So far, I think this is a nice one. It is not as kind of like thick and hydrating as some of my favorites. Usually I like something that's a little bit more thick, but if you want something that's kind of like in between, this I think is gonna be a nice one. All right, let's move on to the eyeshadow. I got the Icon palette that Makeup Revolution has come out with. This is the Vibrant Icon, and we have a bunch of really fun, bright shades in here. In this palette, we have only one cream. In the other palettes, we've seen that there were two creams. Here we have one white cream, and then we have kind of like a white shimmer on the other side. So one cream only. We have kind of like, it's not really like a rainbow palette, but we have a bright palette where the mattes correspond to the shimmers, which makes it like easier to use, I think. I have been thinking about the look I want to do, and I think I really want to go into like the blues and greens, combine it with the whites, keep it quite soft and kind of airy. Thinking if I should start out with this white as a base. I think I'm going to apply the white kind of more in the inner corner to see what that does to the colors, because I also want to see how these colors perform on their own. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Let's start with the eyeshadow. Okay, I think I'm going to grab the white with my finger, because usually that is what works the best with these Makeup Revolution creams, but maybe I should try and be a little bit more precise. I'm just gonna Just gonna apply it with the brush for this look. I feel like I need a little bit more precision than what I can do with a finger. Just blending out that white in the inner part. I do quite like the cream eyeshadows that we have seen in these palettes so far. I do have quite oily lids, but these have stayed on for me quite well. Usually they last a little better if I use my finger. Trying to make the other side look somewhat similar. This doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna be applying shades on top of it. Blending the edges a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna start out with the green matte in the crease. I'm gonna be applying that on top of the white. It's already creasing a little bit. That's not good. Oh, I'm wiping my hair into it. Okay, this is not going well. My nails are too long, man, to blend this. Okay, I think this is gonna be better. We want to film a quick video, but you're trying something new. Okay, let's apply the green. This is a nice kind of like grass green, pea green shade. That is looking really vibrant, really good on top of that white base. I think that's a pretty smart choice to use a white base. This is going on top really well. And I'm also always liking in the other palettes, I do have all the Icon palettes, to use the creams as a base. That works really well. The shadows just blend on top of those creams really well. Okay, that's looking good. Now we're gonna use the blue in the outer corner and crease. And we're gonna see how vibrant that is really vibrant. That is looking really good. Wow, I'm actually really impressed by that. Like the swatches looked good, but it's always the question, like, how is it really gonna apply to the eye? That is a really vibrant blue. That is great. That's actually great. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing how good this looks even without the white base? I am blown away. I love a good bright palette in like spring, summer, and I can so see myself using this when I'm in that mood. Now it's like so cold outside and it's always like misty here in the Netherlands and I'm wearing sweaters, so it's not really what I'm thinking about right now. Like I'm testing it out, it's not really what I'm thinking about, but that would be so nice. That is so bright. Okay, I'm gonna use the same shades under the eye. First the blue. I kind of wish this palette had a shade to deepen up the outer corner with. I think that would really make it an all-round palette. This is looking pretty good. I'm also gonna apply the green under here. The green is so vibrant. That green is so good. I am really impressed. Also the way they blend together, I really like. Gonna blend the edges a little, not too much because then we're gonna lose some of the vibrancy. Blending underneath. I really like the eyeshadow quality in the Icon palettes, but I wanted to know if they would do a good bright palette in that formula, and the answer is yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think this is looking good. Okay, time for the shimmers. I'm gonna use a deep blue shimmer first, more towards the outer part of the lid. It's looking really nice. So more over here. That is a really nice shimmer. This one isn't super textured, but it has a nice glow to it, which I do like. Just gonna blend a little bit. And then I'm gonna take the green shimmer. That one looks really, really nice. Applying that more towards the inner part. I really like that. Adding the edges a little. I do have a little bit of fallout, so maybe I shouldn't have done my face first. But it is what it is. I'm not going anywhere after this. Alright, for the inner corner I kind of have two options. I can do the white shimmer, but I also in the end did get one of the Duochrome eyeliner. So this is a Duochrome eyeliner in shade Stardust Gold. And in my buy or skip video, I did say that I didn't have a lot of faith in this. I thought that it would probably not be as shifty as more expensive liners, but then I thought a little more and I realized that I actually do have some kind of like shifty multichromatic products from Catrice that I do really like while they are really affordable. So I wanted to give it a chance, and I'm gonna put up some swatches and just the close-up swatches in the right lighting of this. This is really shifty from kind of like an orange to a green. It looks really cool and it is quite shifty. So I really want to try this out. I think I'm just gonna apply this in the inner corner. Like, this looks so cool in the packaging already, just like that shimmer and just the shift that you can already see in the packaging. And this is really nice as an inner corner, and it's quite creamy actually. Gonna apply a little underneath. Like, this actually glides over the eye quite nicely. Like, this is a lighter shade, but I don't know, I do like the effect of that. And I do feel like generally multichromatic eyeliners are a little bit on the drier side, but this feels really creamy. I actually quite like that. Gonna blend the edges a little bit. I don't know, I think that's quite nice and shifty. And I think this eye look is coming out quite well. I do feel like I need a liner to kind of ground this look. I'm gonna go with the Cupid's Arrow number 2 by Nabla. I haven't used this a lot yet, but I think this is the right time. But yeah, I can see the shimmers kind of falling on my face while applying this liner. Then blending it, or like smoking that out. That's the right word. And applying the residue underneath here. And then Cupid's Arrow Cappuccino. I think I'm into this look. I think I'm liking it. I do think that I would generally grab something from another palette to kind of like deepen this up. But it's a fun summery look. We have new stick bronzers from Makeup Revolution. These are just called stick bronzer stick. I do believe these are like the Skin Silk bronzer stick, but it doesn't say on the actual packaging. I do have to say this packaging looks really good. It's compact. It feels quite nice and sturdy. It looks good. It's nice packaging for a drugstore product. These are also only like, I don't know, $7.99. I'm gonna put up some prices as well. Oh, when I show you the swatches. This is the shade Sand. This is the lightest shade. And this actually looks really good. It looks like a really nice shade. It looks really promising. So yeah, let's just apply it. I think it's gonna be good. It's quite a light shade. Like, there's not that much difference between this and my skin, and it's gliding on. I should have bought a deeper shade. It's gonna be natural. It's gonna be looking natural at least. Okay, let's blend this out. That is super quick and easy. And it's definitely natural and subtle, but that is a really nice skin-like effect. I like the color of this. And I think it's gonna work for really fair people, because on me it's very subtle. And I am already, I think I'm fair right now, like fair to light. That is like super quick and easy. Yeah, in the summer I think I would need a deeper shade. It is a really nice effect. Just skin-like. I do have some more glowy products as my base. I do have the Radiance Boost by Kiko, and I also have, where did I put it? The Skin Tint Stick by Catrice, which I misplaced apparently. So you're gonna see a little bit of the glow through it, but like this product itself doesn't seem to have like an extreme amount of glow. It's just a very natural product, blended in really easily. I like the undertone of this bronzer. Yeah, it's kind of subtle, but nice. I like it. I would consider buying another shade, I think. What else can I say? I have no complaints. We also have the new Marble Blusher Stick. I believe these are also from like the Skin Silk Cream Stick line. And I got the shade Rosy Cheeks. There's also a really nice lighter, like cool tone pink shade. But I thought, you know what? Let's do something a little different. Like, you cannot always buy the lightest most cool tone shade. So I thought, okay, let's try the Rosy shade. This one seems like it's kind of like a mix between a more creamy and a little bit of a less creamy formula. When I swatched it, some parts of the swatch seemed a little bit more creamy than others, but on the face, of course, you're gonna blend it together. I think you're not really gonna like see that. So I'm just gonna apply. Oh, it's like melting on my face. It's not like this looks melted, but it's so creamy on the face. Okay, let's blend this out. Let's see how easy this is and if it's gonna look really like glowy. I don't think it's gonna look very glowy. I think it's actually kind of more like a skin-like finish. It's a nice color. Blends easily. It has kind of like a blurring effect. And yeah, it's quite pigmented. I feel like this is definitely enough. I do feel like blending that first application out isn't super easy, so I think with this one I would actually opt for like grabbing it on the brush from the stick and then applying that to the cheeks. I feel like that would be better. That is actually looking really nice. But yeah, it's not really like a glowy product, it's more of like a skin-like finish, kind of matte. Yeah, it's quite a blushy look. Like you definitely see that color. Okay, I gotta blend it out a little bit. Gotta blend the edges. I'm also gonna apply something on top. I think my cheeks might look a little bit crazy in this video. Forgive me. I am just testing out some products. Okay, I think those cheek products are pretty cute, working pretty well. I'm liking them so far. Like, that worked well. Okay, next up, I've been dying to try the new glowy blushes by Makeup Revolution. They were not available in the Netherlands, I feel, for a little bit. Then I bought them on Zalando. One came broken. They didn't want to refund me unless I send it back. And I did think, well, that is pretty bad customer service. And then I reordered it at Boozy Shop. I did check out Revolution's own site. I usually don't buy from there because I was thinking that maybe I would have to pay like extra taxes, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So I might also try and make an order from there sometime just to see how I feel about their shipping and just how fast that all goes, because they do have like most of the things the most quickly. Okay, so I have here from the glowy blushes from the Beam Bright blush line, shade Pink Party. So this is a pink glowy blush, more of kind of like a warmer pink. It seems a little bit almost duochromatic, kind of like a peach to pink. And we also have the shade Lick of Lilac, and this looks like such a intense purple shade. Also, when swatched out, this one is definitely the most pigmented, the most kind of like metallic. I don't know in the end how I'm gonna feel about this on the cheeks. Like, it looks a little scary, but I did want to try it out because I do love purple blush, and maybe I can just top it over a purple blush softly, like carefully. But today, because I'm wearing rosy cheeks, I'm gonna use the Pink Party one as a blush topper. I'm just gonna dip in once. This is super pigmented and kind of like powdery. And let's see. Okay, that is very glowy, very pigmented. That is really beautiful, but yeah, there is a lot going on. Definitely need to blend it out. But yeah, it's not glittery, just has a nice glow. But definitely this is not for someone who doesn't like a truly glowy blush. It is really promising. It looks really nice. I kind of want to try... Oh, what's happening? I kind of want to try this with another brush on the other side. I'm going to use the Cinch blush brush because this one is a little bit more fluffy. And I'm just going to apply that carefully. Yeah, this one doesn't make it look as crazy right away. Like, now it's really subtle. By the way, my cheeks are totally freaked out from the NYX Glaze Skin Tint. I think that I used yesterday. So if they look a little blotchy, I don't think it's the products. Like I tried to cover it up with the skin tint, but they're looking a little uneven. Okay, so far I think this is looking good. I do think that I would definitely prefer this as a blush topper. Like using this on its own might be a little crazy, but of course I'm gonna try that out as well at some point. I do love a really, really glowy cheek. Yeah, this is really nice. I do really like it. It's not glittery, just nice and glowy. It has a beautiful kind of like almost duochromatic effect. Don't feel like it's too metallic, but it is something that I would kind of like play around with, see how I like to wear it. Like it is really cute. At least that's what I think so far. I also have this blush palette. I decided to grab the Ultra Blush Palette in Sunset Blush. I was debating whether I should, and I still feel like I might regret this, but I did see really positive reviews of these blush palettes, and I do like it the most when it's a face palette, when it's like everything from one like type of product in one. You can kind of like go into this almost as if it was a single blush, kind of mix and match. Like it gives me options in a certain category and it makes more sense in my mind. This swatched really nicely. It's kind of like warm pinks, kind of like a sunburned blush look. And it had such good reviews that I want to try it out, but I was a little bit more interested in these really like truly new things. So I decided to not apply this to my cheeks today, but I will update you on that. And I did want to show you like some close-ups and swatches, and I think it's looking pretty promising. Okay, I did the brows, I did a mascara, and I do think this look came out really nicely. I'm really happy with it. Like this is really cool. I also really like the inner corner. Okay, one more product I have to show you, and that is the new Air Blur Soft Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I got two shades. I have shade Chauffeur, which is kind of like a cool tone nude. I thought these were gonna be kind of, well, did I think that? I hoped these were gonna be like the Anastasia Velvet Liquid Lipsticks, but these swatch really thinly, kind of serum-like. It's a really interesting formula, I think. I can't wait to put this on my lips and see how I really feel about it. So we have Chauffeur, and then we also have shade Sultry. This is also a new shade in their lipstick line. I did see that they also have a few new shades in their like bullet lipsticks. Also pretty interesting shades. Like those shades look really good, and this Sultry shade is kind of like this berry cool tone, but it's still kind of nude shade. It looks really good. We're gonna try the shade Sultry first. I'm gonna take up the lip oil. I do think that this lip oil feels really nice. Like it's still on, it's not disappearing right away, it feels soft. I do really, really like it. I kind of have the feeling like maybe I should shake this, but it doesn't say to shake it. I think I'm gonna shake it a little bit, just... Oh wait, I'm gonna apply Sultry, of course, that's what I said. Okay. Gonna shake it a little bit, and I really don't know what to expect of this. Okay, a beautiful color, a really beautiful color. Feels nice and light. I think it's gonna be something that you can build up. Okay, I gotta be honest, this looks really nice. This looks beautiful. It has a bit of a silicone-y feel to it. It feels really, really soft. I do think that from the liquid lipsticks that I've tried in this type of formula, these are really lightweight, but still look really smooth on the lips. Like I sometimes feel that these types of liquid lipsticks just don't look smooth on the lips. But this looks really smooth. I think this looks and feels really, really nice. It looks smooth. It looks matte or kind of like satin, but it feels really comfortable. It is kind of like the somewhat more buildable little sister almost of the ABH Lip Velvets. Like this is nice. This is really nice. Like it's not emphasizing anything. It's just looking really smooth and it's feeling so good. and it has something a little bit more buildable about it, which makes it something that you can wear a little bit more like softly, or you can wear more full on. I'm gonna build it up. Like that also works. You can just apply more. It's gonna be very versatile, I think. Okay, I had my doubts, but I think I'm a fan. I do feel like when it comes to making your lips look so smooth that they are looking fuller, that is something that the aviator lip velvets really do. And this isn't quite that, but it's still really beautiful, and also like it's so affordable and then comfortable. I do think this is gonna transfer. Well, are you seeing that? That's almost nothing. That is close to nothing. Do I need to run out and buy all the shades? What is this magic? I feel like the AB's lip velvets, they transfer a little bit more than this. And it still feels nice. Just kind of like the top layer has transferred a little bit. Okay, Revolution. This is so nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm gonna take this off. Gonna try the next shade. The last shade. Alright, I took off Sultry. And now it's time to try Chauffeur. I think it's gonna be really nice with this look. I'm just gonna shake it a little bit. I just have a feeling that it helps. Okay, is this also gonna look smooth on me? This is a beautiful color. A nice nude. Yeah, this is like my lip color, almost. Maybe a little lighter. Okay, I think I would personally prefer this with a lip liner because it's quite a light shade. It's a little lighter than my lips, so I feel like it would look a little bit more natural with a lip liner, but it's a really beautiful color. It's still looking really smooth. Sometimes I have some issues with lighter lipsticks really emphasizing like dryness on my lips. I feel like this is looking nice. I can totally see myself wearing this to the office, to work, because it's so comfortable. I'm gonna see how this is gonna wear, like after I'm done filming. I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of a wear test and update you on that. This is a really nice color. I'm really happy with this shade. That's gorgeous. Alright, so this is gonna be the finished look. I did try to apply a little bit of lip liner, but it's a little bit of a slippery formula. It didn't really grab onto the lips, so I did my best, but it didn't like fully work. I have to say that I am very impressed once again with Makeup Revolution. I have gotten back into them so much, and this once again proves that they are worth trying out, featuring on my channel. I think they are doing such a good job. I mean, the eyeshadow works really well, the liner worked really well, the cream cheek products, the glowy blushes, and even these Air Blur Matte Soft Matte Liquid Lipstick, where I was a little bit iffy about them, when I swatched them, look amazing, beautiful, feel really nice. I'm so excited. I'm gonna see about the other shades. I know I shouldn't do it, but I kind of want to buy more. This has been a very successful video. Am I missing something? The only thing that I didn't really like is the Jelly Lip Oil Hydrating Lip Balm, but I still think that some people could like this if you like a really oily feel on the lips, which is not me. And even like this one, the Hydrating Lip Oil, I really enjoy. I just really think that the quality here was really good. I am really happy with this look. I'm very excited about it. I think it's looking really cute. Thanks so much for watching. This is gonna be it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.